Now remember that we reported that Texans were having a water problem. We saw them on queues, we saw some of them burning fires, like boarding school children just trying to get water. Well, it looks like that problem is not over, because now the universe has added a Nigerian problem to their list of problems. Now, if you're not sure what I mean by Nigerian problem, imagine they didn't have light for like 5 days. But what? Power providers decided to bring bill. You know that NEPA bill that they always bring when they don't give you light for 3 months? They had that situation, and their bills were running into thousands of dollars. They were just shocked. Like, what? I didn't have light, I didn't have water. You're giving me a bill of $17,000, $10,000. How now? How is this going to happen? So, Nigerians, it looks like this world is finally balancing small. Our problems are just, going around the world. But let's go on with the rest of our stories. Welcome to another episode of Unplug. Thank you so much for joining me today. This is brought to you by Every NG, your one-stop shop for unlimited Nigerian trends. And as usual, we have the best for you on entertainment, movies, music, everything you need to know on entertainment. We also have sports, we have national news and global news. So why would you want to miss this show? That's a valid question. Now let's jump right into the stories. But first, let me give you something to think about. And today's one is really hilarious. Imagine somebody arresting you for entering your property. You have a house. Your house is just sitting somewhere on the island, and you decide to go, sightseeing, go and see your house, and next thing you see police officers, coming with their handcuffs. You've been arrested for breaking and entering. That is our big story today. But first, entertainment. And Laycon is first on the list of entertainment stories. And this time around, he is breaking just another record. Big one, I must say. So his show, I Am Laycon, broke the streaming record for Showmax in just 10 days of its release. Now, according to the PR officer for Showmax, he said that this show broke the record as the most searched show on Showmax, and this is actually their first original series. So icons, you guys are doing it, because I remember when this show came out, people were waiting midnight. Oh my god, we're going to stream this show, we're going to tweet about it, and all the hard work has paid off finally. So congratulations to Laycon on that one. And still talking about Laycon, he has new music on the way. Your boy is not slowing down, and this one is titled Fall For Me, set to be released on the 10th of March 2021, and he's featuring somebody called Yoop, or YUB. I don't know what it's called, but Yoop is going to be on that track. So we cannot wait to hear it. It's out for pre-orders. For the people who cannot wait to listen to the song, it's out for you. So yeah, that's that on Laycon. Now next on the line is Erica, and I don't have good news, sorry to say, because it looks like people had a field day dragging Erica for a comment she made. So let me tell you how this started. A young man known as Laolu, he posted his dad, celebrating his dad for his 71st birthday. And you know when you're hyping somebody, like, oh my god, you don't look a day older than 19, even when the person is approaching 50. So yeah, the guy was hyping his dad. He's like, oh my god, my dad is 71, but he doesn't look a day older than 40. Bam! That was it. Trolls came. What do you mean? He doesn't look a day older than, he looks 75. He looks his age. And some people even went to the point of asking the boy to do a DNA test, because his dad is dark-skinned and the young man is very light-skinned. And that was really, really heartbreaking. So he came out to say, like, look, I don't care what you people are saying. My dad has been there for me for 8 years. The fact that I would post his picture and this is all you can think to say, that's just under the belt. And Erica, being the nice person she is, decided to stand in solidarity with this man and said, look, don't mind the bullies, block as many people as you need to block. Idea wahala start to. People came and said, what? Are you talking about bullies after what happened in the BBNaija house? This you call somebody drumstick. You know that episode that led to her disqualification? Yep, they reminded her of that. They dragged her left, center. I'm like, someone cannot change. Someone cannot be a better person. Guys, please chill. Okay, still on BBNaija gist, we have Dorathy and Prince, and they went on a vacation. Look, Prido shippers, this one is for you, so listen attentively. So yeah, Dorathy and Prince went to Kenya together on vacation. Maybe a little work here and there, but they were having the time of their lives. Thing is, they did not even announce that they were going together. I mean, Dorathy announced that she was in Kenya. She took some really nice pictures, and Prince announced he was in Kenya. I'm like, 2 plus 2 is 4, right? So yeah, Prince was actually sharing pictures on his Instagram story. You will see Dorathy just there in the corner sitting. He won't tag, but with something We are seeing them. We saw everything that was happening. So yeah, they actually went and they had the time of their lives from the pictures and the videos that they shared. Now let's move on to other entertainment gist. And Joeboy has gotten himself a new whip, and this one costs millions of naira. It's actually a Lexus, and he didn't even announce it. See, this bromance between Laycon and Joeboy, I want it for myself, because Joeboy didn't even announce the car. It was Laycon that went on Snapchat and was like, oh my god, bro, congratulations, this is a big one, Joeboy on deck, you know, that kind of thing, just hyping his friend here and there, and Joeboy was forming humble. But we see the car, and it's a lovely one. Congratulations to Joeboy on that new ride. Let's talk about the Headies award. Let me balance very well. Are you hear me? Let me balance very well, because the Headies was just a different ball game. This is the 14th Headies, and you know, it was star-studded as usual. People came out wearing their best, or so we thought, and you know, a lot of things happened yesterday. This was Laycon's first Headies, and he performed his remix of Nobody with Joeboy and Mr. Easy and DJ Neptune. So it was really a good one for him, you know, on that one. But that Laycon's canvas, let me call it canvas. Let's not talk about it just yet. Let's talk about other things that happened. Of course, Fireboy, congratulations. He got 4 awards at last night's Headies, and it was a big one for him. His Apollo album, you know, his songs were just winning left, right, and center. I'm like, Joeboy, what did you used to have your bath? Because these awards, they are not normal. And they're still talking about, you know, awards and things that people did. Bobby wore a really thoughtful shirt, if I can say that, because he sent a message. So while he was presenting, he had a change of outfit, and he wore a shirt with the Nigerian flag and, you know, blood on it. Remember that flag that was going around during the NSAS situation we had? Yep, he wore that shirt, and people really commended him for that. It was really a nice gesture, you know, in solidarity for people who lost their lives, families who had been touched by this NSAS menace, you know, the NSAS movement for a while. He did that for them. And then finally, there was a call out. You know, it will not, Headies cannot end without fights. There must be bam somewhere. So CDQ was really upset that Mayor Kun won the Best Street Hop Award instead of Naira Marley. He's like, wait. Headies people are still with this you people's politics again. How is it that, you know, gang won over Naira Marley? Like, how? Where does that happen? But I guess the voters did what they know how to do. They voted for their favorite, so we can't really argue with that, can we? Now let's talk about some scandal happening in the industry as well, and this one is from Nollywood actor Emmanuel Ikubese and his wife Anita. Now they sparked divorce rumors after they unfollowed each other on social media, which is really weird, because following their marriage, they've been married for about a year. They had their traditional marriage in November 2019 and followed with their wedding was it was the talk of town. And you know, 1 year down the line, we're hearing things like, oh, they're unfollowing each other, and I actually went to go and check. I'm like, what do you mean by this? And they actually unfollowed each other on social media. Anita doesn't post with her AIK hashtag again, which means Anita Ikubese. She doesn't post with that. And to even top it off, there have been rumors of, okay, cheating here, this person is a runs girl there, that person is a gigolo there. Come on, this is just a whole lot to deal with, but we just hope that, you know, they pull through this little hurdle that they are facing. Now let's talk about Terry Apala. This one, this weekend we heard it, and people are like, wait, let's just hope that this is some kind of publicity stunt, because how does this even happen? So apparently the musician was accused of sleeping with his alleged cousin in quotes, because he introduced this girl to his girlfriend as, you know, my cousin, this is my cousin, you know, that kind of thing now, my sister or my extended relative somewhere. He introduced the lady as his cousin to his girlfriend, and after a while his girlfriend couldn't hear from him. She was trying to reach him because she was pregnant and she wanted like upkeep and all whatnot, and she decided, okay, let me go to my boyfriend's house. And what does she see? This man and his cousin, you know, on the bed, and she was making videos. The videos went round on social media this weekend, and we also have like snapshots from that video. So people are like, is this a publicity stunt? Because if it's not, this is a very, very serious issue. The thing is, it wasn't even the girlfriend that brought the story to social media, it was her friend, because the friend was like, I cannot sit back and watch this guy treat my friend like this, so I have to tell you guys this story. So I don't know what to make of that, but make sure you drop your comments on that situation, of course, because I would love to get your comments on that. Let's just hope that it's a publicity stunt though. Alright, so you know, we always have national news for you, and to start off this segment of the show, we are, you know, putting our prayers and our thoughts out for the lives, 7 lives that were lost in the Abuja plane crash. Now, this was a Nigerian Airforce airline that had a situation with the engine, and unfortunately the plane crashed yesterday morning and all the lives were lost. 7 pilots there. Our thoughts and our prayers are with their families, and the story was just bringing tears to my eyes because eyewitness reports said that when this plane started shaking, they could hear, when it was close to the ground, they could hear the pilots shouting for help, but they couldn't get help fast enough to save their lives. So like I said earlier, we are praying for them, we are praying for their families. May their souls rest in perfect peace. Now, up next is our story for the day. Remember that I asked you how you would feel if you went into your property and you were arrested. This is exactly what happened to the former governor of Imo State, Rochas Okorocha. He was arrested for overstepping his boundaries. Now, how this happened was a hotel that belonged to his wife was sealed off by the government. But he just decided to maybe step in and see what's going on there. I don't know, because Nigerians were assuming that he had, an immunity hangover based on I'm a former governor, so I can do what I like. So he went into this building, and of course he was arrested for breaking an entry, and he was also charged for disturbing public peace, because resulting from that situation there was a mini clash here and there. People were claiming that they brought thugs to attack the governor, the former governor said, well, this is what happened to me. People were saying that he brought his own thugs to just disturb public peace. So it's just a whole lot going on in that situation. Like, he was arrested, you could see him just chilling on the police corridor, like, okay, come and do your worst. What are you going to do to me? But he has been charged with breaking an entry and disturbing public peace. So let's see how that situation pans out, of course. Now let's talk about our national news. And this one, please, Nigerians, you people should not carry this Lagos traffic internationally. Can you explain to me why we are still waiting for our vaccines? Vaccine that they promised us in January. February is coming to an end. Countries are beginning to, lift the ban on lockdown because they've vaccinated so many people and they feel it's safe to continue with normal activities. While our country people, we have not even seen one of the vaccines to even say, okay, let's test it if it's working. And we are even agreeing to use the vaccine. We are, please, let's not go there. So if you people held it in traffic, please clear the road, let our vaccine get to us in one piece. Thanks. Now, on to some sports. Of course, I never leave without dropping something for my sports people. And this one is from Liverpool and Everton. Liverpool has lost again at home when they lost 0-2 from Everton. And we don't even know what's going on. People are like, is it the injuries? Because they have, all their centre-backs have injuries. And maybe this is what is affecting their performance. We don't know. Or it's just jinx. Who knows? But they've lost again at home to Everton. So, Liverpool fans, hello. So yeah, thank you so much for joining me on this episode of Unplug. I've come to the end of the updates, and I hope you had as much fun as I did giving you the updates. Until next time, don't forget to watch our previous videos because we have gist for you there. And then watch our next video as well because more gist coming for you, of course. Thank you so much, and until next time, my name is Judith. Bye.